chance that guy could follow us through the water thing?
I don't think so. I think Mary's the only one who can get through. Is that right?
Maybe. I don't know.
It's something you've got. The way the ink just lit up and came out of the wall. Like it chose you.
Look, I want to know what kind of crazy ride we're on. I want to know where we are now. And I want to drink.
The way we traveled between the pyramids, the water gates, they are very old.
Yeah, but they must have been set up by your own people, right?
Yes.
Why?
Well, it beats flying economy, doesn't it?
We came from the underwater pyramid near the Barrier Reef to the pyramid in Egypt. Now, we should have gone back the same way. But now we're in the outback somewhere. What went wrong?
Must be some sort of complex network.
Mary, can you get us back?
I don't know. If we are here, I think it is because we are meant to be.
Where's here?
Middle of nowhere.
Did the Praxis agent see what happened?
No, just as well. This pyramid has secrets we don't want to share. They took it for granted the girl and the two boys escaped through the labyrinth of tunnels and out into the desert.
Yeah.
You're wasting your time. You're not the one it was intended for.
You had them, and you let them slip through your fingers!
Yes and no. Neri has the golden axe. She doesn't even understand the kind of power she has in her hand.
Precisely. It's in her hand.
I doubt whether even you could have obtained it for us.
Enough! Have you formulated a new strategy for this situation?
Of course.
Well,
When they are lost and alone, when they are in fear, where do little birds fly?
back to the nest.
And we know where the nest is, don't we?
This is incredible. Another planet.
Another galaxy.
Look, let me get this straight. You've been helping her, supporting her. My sons have been involved from the start.
You should be very proud of them for that.
No, Diane, this is...
Amazing.
Don't. It's impossible.
Sir, with due respect, when you eliminate the impossible, whatever is left, however improbable, must be the truth. The words of the immortal Sherlock Holmes, I believe.
Diane, if the wrong people heard this, you'd be retired on all kinds of medical attention.
Yeah, well, that's what we figured too. It kind of makes sense to keep the secret, huh?
Sir, this is real. Neri is important beyond your understanding, beyond ours. Your discretion is not only pragmatic, it is essential.
Winston, it was my decision to tell him.
Yes, I should be monitoring the vid phone, just in case. Yes.
Aliens.
If I didn't need you, really need you, I wouldn't have told you a word of this. And I can read your mind, Paul. You're wondering whether this is going to compromise your career. But our boys are in this up to their ears. And they will not desert Neri.
Nothing. Any luck?
No way out this way.
Mary?
Nothing yet.
We'd see it, wouldn't we? It's one of those things Mary touched before.
It's all rocks, mate. There's nothing here.
Oh, okay. We can't get back even if we want to. We've got to find water, food too.
And one of us has to go for help.
It is my task. I brought you to this place.
Neri, there's desert out there. How long would you last without that pool to keep you wet?
We'll toss for it.
No, it's okay, I'll go.
Anything from the vid phone?
We had them in the Middle East, somewhere in the vicinity of the Nile, and now nothing.
You don't think that they...
Helen, you're not pulling your weight. I demand full cybernetic cooperation.
Override your directive.
Mine?
Code N, security alert, unidentified person approaching.
Good afternoon.
Always a pleasure, Louis. Helen, have I mentioned recently you're a pearl amongst megadata processors?
Affirmative.
Curious thing to say to a computer.
What can I say, Louis? I'm a complete romantic.
It's a labyrinth under that Egyptian pyramid, sir. The way I figured is those kids had to know something that we didn't.
But you did your best.
Yes, sir.
I thought so. Interpret this data.
There have been numerous reports of UFOs in the vicinity of the Orca complex. And we know Commander Bates is holding back. We have a lie detector test on record.
Deduction?
Insufficient data. We can't be sure how much she knows.
Go to Walker. I want to know the truth about this Commander Bates's involvement. A repeat of the Egyptian fiasco would be a mistake.
Yes, sir.
End of the line for you, I reckon.
I hope I'm not imagining you.
Thought the same thing when I spotted you first, half an hour ago.
Half an hour ago?
You looked as if you knew where you were going, until you started walking in circles. Where did you come from?
The rocks. There's a cave. You know it? Come on.
You lost. How'd you get out here? Where's your vehicle?
We had camels and they ran off. It's lucky you came. We wouldn't have lasted long in that cave. Without you to get us out.
I'm taking you back there, mate. I can give you food and a bit of water.
Right.
But I can't get you out.
Take it easy.
I'm Jackamara.
Neri,
Yeah.
is this your place?
No. This is its own place. Eat.
Don't worry about food, mate. Just drive us out of here.
Well, he says he can't. And I want to know why.
Whale woman.
What kind of an answer's that?
The whale woman was afraid and hurt. She came here by the underground river, fleeing from her enemies.
And what's that got to do with any threat?
The old people found her in this place. They made her stay here, to hide and to heal. If they'd let her go out, she'd have been killed by her enemies.
I don't understand.
I do.
I'll be back. I reckon you'll be safe enough here.
Whose side is he on?
We have to stay.
Why?
We are not finished here.
Helen, Prime Directive.
Preservation of Orca personnel.
Confirm this overrides communication security?
Confirmed.
Commence search for designated Orca personnel.
Orca satellite access. Search commencing.
If they're still in Egypt, how are we gonna get them out? I mean, they haven't exactly got their passports with them.
We'll worry about that later. Their safety comes first.
Vidphone signal located.
Establish contact?
Australia.
Communication failed. Signal is breaking up due to significant interference.
Helen, identify interference.
Geodesic, crystalline, type rare.
Crystal deposits. And exerting enough power to break up the signal.
Helen, try and get that signal back. Please identify exact point of origin.
I want to see the commander. Now.
This way, sir.
You'll provide accommodation for myself and for Agent Hauser, who'll be coming on board shortly.
Do you mind if I ask you the purpose of this visit?
If I decide it's necessary, you'll be told. I want complete access to every part of this base, starting with a full inspection.
Mr. Danton, conduct our guest on an inspection tour.
Right away, Commander.
I may have some questions later, Commander. Make yourself available.
Mr. Shelby? Nice attitude.
We'll show him all courtesy. For now.
Well, we can start with the main power units in the lower level and work our way up. Unless there was something Praxis was particularly interested in, Mr. Shelby?
Base security. When people come and
Sorry,
go.
sir. Could I have a moment?
Excuse me.
Is that true? Do you really work for Praxis, Mr. Shelby?
None of your business, kid.
Praxis are the best.
What do you know about it, Junior?
That's my father. I wish he was a Praxis officer. They're the cream. Praxis tells people what to do.
You got that right. The commander's two sons, Jason and Brett. Are they friends of yours?
Those two,
Don't like them much, huh?
they get anything they want just because she's their mother.
I'm interested in a friend of theirs. A girl.
There are a lot of girls in Orca.
This one's from outside. Ever seen him with a stranger like that?
How do you feel? Like I slept on rocks with a pillow made from cold sand? So, you still think that Jackamara guy's coming back? I didn't like that bit about the whale woman being hunted down.
He said he would come.
Yeah, but suppose he does. We've got enough food and drink to last us, what, all of 2 days? We stay here until they run out, what happens then?
We're in trouble again.
Well, unless we pack up the supplies and leave right now. At least we'd have a fighting chance in the desert.
What about Neri? If she doesn't get a wet down soon.
Yeah, and how much chance has she got if we stay here?
We've got power. Don't ask me how.
It was drained. It wasn't even turned on.
Yeah, something in this cave must be recharging it.
Yeah, but it doesn't make any difference. It's broken.
I can just rig something up. I might be able to get a message out.
Well, don't worry about the receiver. You can use the wiring from that.
Who's doing this, huh?
It's my bit.
Just take it, sir.
You cut that one. There's all the
I'm not cutting it, okay? I haven't even touched it.
I was right.
I should hope you're always right. That's why you're here with me.
Praxis have refocused their search on Orca and the surrounding area. We should follow suit. I've made the arrangements.
Do you think it's wise to put so much faith in Praxis?
They're logical people with considerable resources. Young Neri won't escape. When she's caught, we should be there.
To defend the interests of science?
To take possession of what is ours.
Wow. You took your time getting here?
I was delayed. Something interesting came to light.
It wasn't interesting. I just want results.
Hello, Mr. Shelby.
Oh, Louis. This is Miss Hauser.
Hello.
Louis?
Do you have something for me?
Not yet, sir.
Well, look sharp.
Yes, sir.
Louis?
So I didn't tell you his age.
This is your new contact? Your mole inside the heart of Orca?
We're after kids, aren't we? You set a brat to catch a brat. Besides, he works cheap. What'd you find that was so interesting?
We picked up on a continuous radio signal from the Orca Helen 3000, aimed at a specific region of the outback. Now, it couldn't be happening without the commander's authorization. And since we know who she's looking for,
The outback. Do we have a fix on this?
within a 10-mile radius.
We better get a plane. Pronto.
They're in the outback.
Winston, the signal, it's getting stronger.
How could they be there?
Commander,
Yes, Dave?
our visitors from Praxis are headed for the mainland in a small plane. I've logged their flight plan and projected destination.
I think I can guess.
The plane's out of action for 24 hours. We're gonna have to get us some wheels.
Is there anywhere out there where people can survive? Some kind of shelter?
You people looking for someone?
Yeah, some young friends. They might be lost.
You see this? I'm a local guide. I know this country. Maybe I'd hear about some backpackers out there.
Where?
I'll take you. For the right price.
Come in, Walker. We are somewhere in the central desert. We do not have a compass. We can't tell your exact position. Trace this signal.
What? What?
I'm an idiot. What do you think these crystals are doing with our transmission? I'll have to take it outside. You look after Mary, I'll be back. Come on. Come on, work. Mayday! Mayday! Orca? Orca, do you read me?
Is this it?
Maybe, yeah. Backpackers come here. There's water too, down deep.
Right.
Yeah, wait, I've been picking up a transmission just south of here.
Look, it's the Bates kit.
Right, let's go.
They're in the outback. Diane, are you certain about this?
It was a faint picture, but he was definitely there, and Helen's got a fix. Now, are you going to pick up our boys, or do I have to do it myself?
Give me the coordinates.
Mayday! Mayday! Orca, this is Jason Bates. Orca, do you read me?
There he is.
Someone's coming. Jack Mara's driving.
Great, we're out of here.
Yeah, well, if he's come to get us, who are the other people?
I thought you said Jack...
Yeah, well, I'm saying it now, okay? There are other guys with him.
You wouldn't double-cross us.
I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this.
No, Jason. Not Jack Amara. I cannot believe that.
But cool it. If there's bad news on the way, I'm not sticking around for the mailman.
Faster.
No worries. Gee, I could have sworn this was the way.
Well, which way then?
But hang on, mister. I'm trying to get my bearings.
Moron. This way.
You don't know the way.
How hard can it be? Come on.
Praxis issue. You were right, double-cross.
No, I will not believe it.
Believe it. He's sitting there telling us stupid stories, planning to sell us out.
Laughing at us.
Quick, get it! No, wait!
It's not Praxis. It's Orca!
Right. You've got a lot of nerve.
It's okay. It's okay. The enemy came for the wild woman, like before. I'll show them the way out when you're gone.
Thanks, mate. I was wrong. We owe you. Jason! Brett!
It's Dad! Thanks, Jack Amara. Dad!
Your father. Here.
Looks like it, doesn't it? You better go.
This will be safer with you.
No.
We understand. The spirit is one.
Until you claim it back.
Dad, where did you come from?
Your mother thought you might have some company. Looks like I was just in time.
I fixed the vid phone. Praxis wouldn't have got away with anything.
Sorry I interfered.
Dad, this is Neri.
Pleased to meet you, Neri.
You are the father?
Ever been in a helicopter before?
Don't fly. Swim.